What's good, everyone? I'm back again. With I think I said something about this review coming a while ago, but maybe not. I'm here today with the Backdraft Phoenix. Now, if you haven't heard about this engine, I'm kind of surprised. It's been on the raise lately. The Backdraft Phoenix is the cheapest HP engine ever made. Most HP engines, like a Jack or a Wolverine, come in at over $350. I know there's mechanical ones like a Redline N7 and a Kythera coming in at 300, but this is electric. It keeps up with the Jack, so it's just as fast, just as air efficient as a Jack, for $100 less. It's only $250 for this engine. Obviously that's just the engine. It's not the body, trigger, anything else. It comes with a trigger unit. You can even, for a little bit extra, I think it's $10 extra, you can get a modular trigger board, so it works with Polar Star FCUs and Polar Star trigger boards. So it's great, and if it works with Polar Star trigger boards, that means it'll work with any other trigger board pretty much. So like Blackleaf, Gorilla, etc. Dude, this thing rocks. Comes built in with binary, super fast, super snappy. Let me go get my air tank, and I'll show you guys. Alright, I'm back. Got the air tank hooked up, battery plugged in. They have two wiring lengths. I chose the shortest one for the grip, because I wanted to be able to remove the stock, make it a more modular gun for me personally. Plus, I don't really care. It's the same money either way, versus stock wiring or grip wiring. I just want a grip, less hassle to deal with for me. Amped is also making a IGL for this soon. It might actually already be out. I'm not 100% on that. I'll check back in a sec. But yeah, here's it firing, semi. Super crisp, super snappy. Response time is great. It's about the same as a Jack, if not better. I do have it set to binary right now. It comes built in with binary and a bunch of other fun settings. So here's binary. Yeah. So like I said, this thing is super fast, super crisp, super snappy. Let me pop off the upper for you guys so you can see the nozzle. Alright, I got the upper off for you. Here's the nozzle. Mine's a little dirty right now. I need to clean it, but it is a open bolt system. I wish it was closed, but you know what? You get what you get for $250. For $250, this is the best HP engine you can buy. I pre-ordered this before it was on actual release, so I do have the beta tester version, first to 500. I'll include a cool little patch up too. You can see that on my rig. But yeah, like I said, it comes built in with some bursts, some binary, and something I didn't see on the website is something I'm dubbing DMR mode. I could just be being stupid and not have seen it, but when I was programming it and getting it figured out, I somehow got into a mode where when I pulled the trigger, air would just stay out, just keep going as long as I held the trigger. So, yeah. So here's the nozzle again. It's definitely the louder side of HP engines, and I admit that. It's definitely not as quiet as a Jack. Even without air, you can hear it's significantly louder than a Jack. A Jack is really quiet and actually hard to hear. But even with a full lobby full of players, I can still hear the solenoid clicking. So if you're going for quiet, a Jack is better. But if you just want a really fun, quick, snappy, cheap HP engine, this is the way to go, I'm telling you. Again, this is the Backdraft Phoenix. If I remember, I will put a link in the description of this video to buy it. I highly recommend this engine. I'm actually trying to get my local shop to start stocking these. I'm talking with people right now out there. So, dude, I can't wait. I do believe they just hit their full release. Give me 1 second and I'll check on the Amped HPA line. Alright, so Amped actually has just released their IGL standard, premium, and heavyweight weave, and you can actually get this engine on Amped Airsoft themselves. I really stand by Amped. I loved Amped Airsoft. I've ordered multiple things from them. That's how I got into HPA, and kind of how I got into building my own guns and teching. I run their lines on all of my stuff because they have lifetime warranties. They're super great. Amped Airsoft is great. Enough about Amped. Back to the Phoenix. Like I said, this thing is awesome. I'm loving this thing. It's great. Like I said, super snappy. One of my only gripe about it, though, is the way you program it. To program it, you have to put it into semi, hold the trigger down for 3 seconds or more, flip it to full, and then you can hold the trigger down for a certain amount of time depending on what mode you want. Binary is 9 seconds. I don't know the rest because I never cared. I only want binary because I play in an indoor field, so full auto's not legal, stuff like that. But yeah, kind of a pain to program, especially if you're new and you've never done stuff like that before. Kind of sucks. But you know what? Yet again, 250, and you don't need to program it like that. You don't need binary. It comes stock with just semi. It's semi-locked stock. Or mine was. I think all of them are. I don't know anyone else who has one, so can't compare. But that's a gripe. And my only other gripe is the way you tune your nozzle dwell and your delay. Okay, if I can get her out here. This little thing with these two teeny tiny dials are how you tune the delay and the dwell. It sucks. It sucks to do. It's awful. It's a bad system. And I admit that. But for a cheap HP engine, I'm not going to complain. Especially when this is $100 less than the best HP engine on the market currently, which in my opinion is the Jack. For a beginner, the Jack is the best engine you can get. And I run a Jack in my competition build, my Euro build. So honestly, I really think this is going to be a big competitor for the Jack, just because of its efficiency, its effectiveness, and just how good it is overall. Like for $250, you get such an amazing variety of stuff. I currently have it in the Lancer body. I know they fit into any Lancer, obviously. Any version 2 gearbox, it should fit. I know it doesn't fit super well in KWA gearboxes, but that's also KWA. So who's really to say? Could just be a KWA thing, could be their gearboxes. A lot of things it could be, the why it doesn't fit super well. For this build, I have a Retro Arms hop and a, not Angel Customs, a Unicorn barrel. Unicorn 603. And at 80 PSI, I can get roughly, I think it's 330-ish FPS. Like I said, I also have a Maple Leaf bucking in there. So I got some good stuff. But yeah, this thing is awesome. Highly recommend. Like I said, I'll try to remember to put a link in the description to Amped Airsoft and their direct website, so you can buy it from whatever you want. I'm not going to lie, I'd buy it through Amped. That helps Amped support them and start making more things for them. And it gets the awareness of these out better, because hopefully it'll make Amped front page and stuff. This video was not sponsored, I wish. But I love this thing. Yet again, trying to get my local shop to stock it. I hope you guys have a great day. Later.